Hi guys, I know you are here because you're a pork lover, so I'm going to be teaching you how to make this very delicious pork sauce recipe that you guys are going to love. This is also very simple to make with a few tricks here and there, and I'm going to teach you everything. To start off, this is my tomato mix. I have here tomatoes, carrots, bell peppers, and some pepper as well as some rosemary. I'm going to blend this and transfer this into my saucepan. So we're going to just boil this till the water evaporates from it, and this way it makes your stew cook faster, and not just that, your stew will also taste good as well. Now this is what we have. The water has evaporated and we have our tomato mix ready. The idea of this stew is to cook it for it to taste like sauce, like pepper sauce, and not fresh tomato stew. So we need our stew based mix, which is our pepper mix. I'm just going to blend this as well and then transfer this into my bowl. This is my usual pepper mix that you all know, and so I'm just going to use that same thing to season my pork. Pork can be very delicate if you don't take care. You need to treat it very well. So when I'm blending my pepper mix, I add cloves, sometimes grains of saline, that's wentia, and pepper. So I'm going to add my pepper mix to my pork, and then I'm going to add my seasoning as well. Make sure you've washed this pork very well before using it. I'm going to add a little water because we want to make stock just like this. Now my pork is ready, it's tender, and I'm just going to start making my sauce. In my saucepan, I'm going to add in some oil and then add in some onions. I'm using one large onion for this. I'm just going to transfer this into my oil. Fry this on low heat before you add your pepper mix. Okay, you can decide to also chop your onions if you like, but I just wanted it this way, and so I'm going to add my pepper mix to this and give this a good mix as well. If you want that spicy pork sauce, then the pepper mix is not optional at all. You need to add it to the stew. Now I'm going to cover this and fry it for just 5 minutes till you have it like this. Now I'm going to add my tomato paste, just a little bit of it. So I'm using a tablespoon because we don't want it too much in our sauce. In fact, you can even do it without it, because remember, we're trying to make this sauce taste more like pepper sauce. Now I'm going to add my tomato mix that we cooked earlier and just give this a good mix. Like I said, when you cook it, it reduces the cooking time, so you don't need to cook it for too long. It can just cook within 15 minutes and you're good to go. I cooked it for 15 minutes, and now I'm going to add my pork stock, which is not optional. You need a pork stock just to elevate the taste, give it that pork sauce flavor, and trust me, it tastes so good with it. Just fry it on low heat and then add in your seasoning mix. I mixed my seasoning cube and REMIE chicken to make my seasoning mix, and I added it to my sauce. You can also add a jar spice if you like. At this point, you want to add your cooked pork. It's always better to add it like this. Do not fry it because you want the pork to soak up the stew, and it's always better this way. Give this a good mix and just reduce the heat at this point because you don't want to burn your sauce. Cover this and let it fry on low heat, and then you're going to add anything that you want to add to garnish this. So I added onions to garnish my sauce because I like onions in my stew so much. Sometimes I add bell peppers too. So I'm just going to put that onions on it, and that's it. This is so easy to make, but the level of flavor in this is amazing. Trust me, you would love it. You can pair this with kenke, fancy kenke or gar kenke, with bangkun or any staple of your choice. I hope you guys will try this. When you do, let me know how it goes. See you in my next video. Bye.